Guys, what's happening? Welcome back to the bench. Noah here. And I figured today was a good enough day because it's kind of a month late. But let's talk about 2023. I'm a little bit late. I got sick at the end of 2023, so I couldn't make that video, you know, the wrap. But these are my favorite blends and blah, blah, blah. But I did do a, hey, this is what's going to go on in 2024. Throw a card up for that. I did that for pipes, and I did it for, throw another card up for gardening. So if you're here for the pipes, awesome. Check out some gardening videos. Stumbled upon this because you're into my gardening videos. Check out the pipes. Even if you don't smoke a pipe, you can still appreciate the beauty of, where's the camera? One of these pipes. Well, I have you here in the first minute. Please like, subscribe, share the video around, share the channel around. Tell everybody about this goofy guy that smokes a pipe, likes to garden, and likes to build things out of pallets. Kind of my thing now. Got my heater going on over here. It is getting toward the end of January, and we did have some super cold weather. I said super again, for about 2 weeks. Today it popped up to 40, I think, but it decided to rain. So I'm down here. I was watching some videos. I was listening to some podcasts, or actually radio program that I listened to. I figured, hey, let's make a video. I got some notes of some stuff I want to talk about, and this is all going to be about 2023. Excuse me. Got this cool lighter. Pretty cheap. I don't have to refill it. Nothing like that. Anyway, what are you doing today, Noah? What are you smoking out of? I am smoking out of. This is my Big Ben. This was a. This was an Etsy buy a couple years ago. I don't smoke this pipe a lot, but it is a really, really good flake. And I'm smoking some Regent flake from GLPs. And today I didn't rub it out. I did some stuff and some fold because I'm doing a little thing for a video series we're going to talk about. Give me a sec about that. All right, and this is what I deemed the pipes wrap up of 2023. And just wanted to BS a little bit about 2023, like I said, because I didn't put a wrap up video out. First off, I wanted to talk, what did I get out of the brick and mortar boutique blend series? What did I personally get out of it? Well, I learned that there are still a lot of small boutique custom blenders out there. And actually it's growing. You can call them garage blenders or house blenders, whatever you want to call them. Like Cloudbears, like Killer Briar, which I do believe he's going to be coming back. Me and my buddy Terry were just talking about him. Emerson Southernforged, places like that. Some of the small, you know, people like me, you, and, you know, we like to grow a garden, we like to can, we like to do, you know, different things like that, woodworking. Well, hey, a lot of people are artesian pipes, Papplewick pipes. He's making pipes in his beautiful shop, you know, Jay Allen, all these, you know, artisans making stuff. So now we're going to start having some more artisan tobacco blenders, which I think is super, super cool. Get my supers in there. So if you're playing along with the game, every time I say super, you got to drink. So you're 3-4 shots into it right now. Having a cup of coffee today. It was a day at work. Wasn't long. It was just a day at work. But what I got out of it was there's some really good stuff out there, and you meet a lot of really cool people that are into what they're doing. They want to do something different. They want to do something that's a little special that the big houses just aren't doing. Do they always make the mark? Absolutely not. Do the big houses always hit the mark? Absolutely not. So there's some good things and there's some bad things. There's some blends that work. There's some blends that didn't work. But all in all, I really had a good time doing it. Places like Peretti's, I mean, they've been around for forever. You know what I mean? And to get some of their blends out of their huge book, you know, and I've also whittled it down by the end of this video. I'm going to give you my top 5 custom boutique blends for 2023. And that list could change in my mind anyways, depending on what I really wanted to smoke that day. What else did I have going on? Oh, I did add it up. How many blends I tried? How many blends did I smoke? And if I did this right by looking at everything, I smoked 42 blends. It's not bad for a year. And I made 35 videos. So there were some blends that I didn't make videos for. I just didn't do it. Maybe I'll make them this year, because I'm going to keep the boutique custom blend series, I'm hearing things, going on throughout 2024, because I still have gads and gads of stuff. And I was just on the Country Squire website, and I was just looking at a bunch of their blends, and they've renamed them, and I was thinking, oh man, I got to get them too. So that's going to fall into the boutique blend series. So I'm going to keep it going for 2024. Unlike my pipe. All right, so the manufacturers that I sampled, so to speak. There was Emerson Southern Forged. If you guys didn't figure out, I smoked a lot of Jim's blends because he made a lot of good blends. Milan Tobacconists, some super blends from there. LJ Peretti and Company. Oh, incredible, incredible. Cloudbear. He's another custom blender. He's doing this stuff in his shop, his garage, whatever. Some good blends from him. JM Boswell's. Who doesn't know about JM Boswell's? King Smoking Pipes and Cigars. I had 4 blends from there, and I have some stars here because I do believe they went out of business, or they just got out of the pipe tobacco business. Oh my goodness, when was it? It was over the summer. I wanted to look up something about the one blend, and I go on their site, and it's all weird, and this is sold out. And then there was a thing that said, hey, if you want to buy the recipe, it's like $8,000. And I'm thinking, if you got that on there, you're probably not selling pipe tobacco anymore. The Country Squire and the Briar Fellowship. And it doesn't seem like a lot, but I try to get several blends from each blender and smoke through it. And I also didn't want to just get a blend, smoke a bowl, make a video. Matches always work better. I wanted to smoke on a blend for a while. I wanted to have a dozen bowls. I wanted to smoke through the whole 2 ounces. And there's a few blends that, man, I couldn't get along with. And I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and I tried. Although I've been messing around doing some stuff with some of the Virginias that bite me that I don't really care for. I'll make a video about that too. I have number 4. All it says, I don't even know when I made this list, shit lighting. I don't know what I meant by that. I'm going to work on the lighting. I don't know. I replaced all my shop lights with these LEDs. And good, bad, or otherwise. But there are some times where I make these videos and I look like a Simpsons character. Although I solved that by replacing the one that's above my head, which I have off right now. Because it was an old fluorescent. And it used to give us this really weird yellow tinge. But I hope to make some changes, like possibly a new camera. Oh, and not that anybody's going to matter, but this will be the last video I'm going to be recording on this phone, because I broke my phone over the weekend. The screen's cracked, the front, the back. The camera still works, but it's kind of bent a little, and there's little pieces, chunks of glass keep coming off. But a new phone on the way. So this will be the last video I record with this old phone. Oh, I made videos on the deck. What do you guys think of that? Comment down below. Did you think the deck videos were pretty cool, or just doing them down in the shop was better? I kind of like the deck videos. Plus, I like to do them when it's nice out. You get to sit outside and maybe see a deer and hear some wildlife, and scenery is a little better than this mess going on. But this is my shop. This is where I hang out. This is where I play. And finally, my top 5 blends of 2023. I was going to do this and say this is in no order, but it kind of isn't in order. And what's really going to, well, I'll talk about the one blend, because some people are going to say, I shouldn't be in last year's, it should be in this year's. But I just didn't get the video out because, like I said, I got sick. This Regent's Flake. We'll talk about that in a second. Number 5 on my list. This is from Milan Tobacconists. I have Sultan's Blend. And Sultan's Blend was a lovely, lovely, lovely blend. It had a lot of flavor, had a good bit of sweetness in there. And these are basically, looking at this, these are, yeah, they're basically all English style. Mostly, yeah. Well, I think I'm starting after a little over 5 years or so of seriously smoking a pipe. Excuse me. Getting different blends and getting better pipes and actually really paying attention and slowing my cadence and making notes. I think I tend to lean more toward the English side. I love Peretti. I love latakia. Maybe instead of maybe I'm going to call it latakia this year. I don't know. I like the smoking. I like the orientals, the sourness of the orientals. I love Turkish, all that stuff. Which I think I was talking to my buddy Terry. I said I think I really like these Turkish because I was reading an article about where the Turkish tobaccos go, and a lot of them go to make Camel cigarettes. And years ago, when I was a cigarette smoker, I smoked Camels. Maybe that's why I like it so much. Number 4, and this is from the Country Squire. And these are all interchangeable, to be honest. These are just the ones that I really like smoking. I hate saying I like this one more than the other one, because there's certain days I might like number 5 more than number 2. Anyway, the Country Squire, Baker Street. This blend blew me away. The first few bowls I smoked, I remember getting a little like, whoo, it punches a little bit of a kick. But I started getting into it. I would say Baker Street was probably the fastest I smoked through any of the blends that I got from anybody, from any company. Baker Street, I smoked through Baker Street. Oh, I got 2 ounces. I think I smoked through it probably 2 weeks. And for me, I really only smoke like 1 bowl a night. Usually in the evenings, I come home from work, I have dinner and talk to my wife. I do some stuff around the house. If it's summertime, I'm cutting grass and doing that stuff. And then I'll come down in the evenings and I will have a pipe. So I'm not smoking like 3 or 4 pipes a day. 1. And then I just went the last 3 or 4 days, didn't even have a pipe. But Baker Street it's on my list for getting a pound. Number 3, and this is from LJ Peretti, Tashkent. That's another one. Man, it just blew me away. Big on flavor and smell. And I love the room note. I love the way it smelled. I love the bowl note when it was burning. I thought Tashkent was tops on my list. It was awesome. And that's another one. I think I may have 1 bowl left. Number 2, and this one kind of slid in toward the end, but really baked my noodle, man. And this is from the Briar Fellowship. This is Nepathy. And Nepathy, I had that tin. My buddy Terry got me that tin. He sent it to me as a gift. And it's all this stuff and jarring stuff up and making videos and my notes and everything. And I was cleaning off my one shelf. And I'm like, man, I got this tin from the Briar Fellowship. I'm like, well, I might as well pop it. I popped it. That one, I think I only have a bowl or 2 left. I really, really seriously went through it. It was so flavorful. The tobaccos are so beautifully mixed. It's sold out right now. So the Briar Fellowship, I check your guys' website all the time. I can't wait. And you don't have to buy that one in a tin. You can get that one in bulk. And actually, everyone I'm talking about, you can get in bulk. And that's a key thing for me as well. My pick for number 1, and some people may say, well, that's crap. You didn't put out a video for this until 2024. Because I just put the video out the other day. Throw a card for that fella up here. And this is an Emerson Southern Forged blend. And I did smoke a lot of Emerson Southern Forged tobaccos because me and Jim are kind of friends. And I really like his tobaccos. And this is one I got it in July, but I didn't start smoking on it because I had so many blends and, wanted to smoke some, and I didn't start smoking it till, oh man, I think October, November. I didn't start smoking it maybe, no, it wasn't December, it's probably November. But, and this blend is Dreich Cruive. And I did smoke it in 2023. Like I said, the video didn't come out till 2024. It's my channel, and I get to do whatever I want. But Dreich Cruive comes in number 1. And this one has more, this is the only one that has This has the most Virginia in it, I'm probably going to say. I was going to have each one of these marked in my book and talk about the blends, but I really would like you guys to go back and watch the video. So if you're new to my channel and you're watching this and you're like, what are these blends he's talking about? Please go back, check out the playlist. It's labeled boutique blends, custom boutique blends, and every custom boutique blend that I smoked in 2023, I keep hearing something, is in that playlist. So you can go and you can check them out. Except for Dreich Cruive. I think it's in the 20... Oh, no, it's in the custom blend list. But Dreich Cruive crept up on me. It's so weird. It's got this Bearmont on it. And it just had a flavor that I couldn't stop smoking. And I only have a bowl or two of that left. And that's kind of how I was figuring out what my top 5 were, because I have a lot of blends that I smoked a few bowls and stuff, and I still have a good bit of their tobacco left. And all of them were really good. There were a few that I just didn't get along with. There were a few burly heavy blends that I got. I'm just not a big burly forward person at this juncture in my smoking career. But like I said, if you look at this, I'm basically going to say I'm an English smoker. There's something about it. It's just something I like. It's my taste. That's how I go. Yeah, but that's my top 5. For 2024, oh my gosh, what am I going to have for 2024? I talked a little bit, well, talked more a little bit because it was my video about 2024. But I really want to get into a flake series, and I've been buying tons of flake, and I've been smoking a lot of flake lately, and I found a few flake blends that are wow. I was trying to figure out how to set that up, and I was talking to Jay Furman, and he said, oh, you should break down each flake. Like, I rubbed this one out, I folded it, I did it this way, I did it that way, so I could have several different takes on one blend. It's just how I packed it, and if it tastes different, if it tastes better, if it tastes worse, what my preferences are. But man, Regent's Flake, can't wait to see that video. That's kind of my wrap up for 2023. I had a really awesome time doing this. Thanks to everyone who watched my videos, who liked them, who subscribed to my channel. I'm over 1,000 followers now. That's incredible. That kind of blew me away. Right at the end of the year, my my subscriber rate shot up, and that was really cool. Check out my shorts every day. I like to put out a short a day, just kind of what I'm smoking on that day. Show you my pipe, show you what I'm smoking. There's a nice little tune. I'm a rock guy, so there's always going to be some heavy metal or something heavy on there. But give my shorts a check. If you're new and you're just stopping by, subscribe to the channel, hit the little notification thing. I try to put out a gardening video a week, and I try to put out a pipe video a week. And this will be my pipe video a week for the week. But this is just something, I was going to say quick, but it's going to be like 20 minutes, so it ain't going to be quick. But these are my top blends that I really enjoyed, and these are ones that are definitely on my reorder list, and some of the other ones, but these are the 5 that stood out to me the most. I sat here and I looked back through my notes, and then I looked at what tobacco I basically am out of, and these are the 5 blends that I basically smoked out of. Like I said, a lot of the other ones I smoked about half, you know, but I had to move on. But these 5 blends were tops on my list. Well, hey, please comment down below and let me know what you think of my list. Let me know what you thought about the Boutique Blend series. And I will leave links down in the description for everybody I talked about, for all these blenders, and for all the other companies and brick and mortars that I talked about. You know, it might just be an Instagram or a YouTube channel, but then that way it'll give you a little exposure to them guys. Well, I've been rambling for almost 20 minutes now. So I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to say thank you for watching in 2023. And please, come on back for 2024. We have a lot of cool stuff that's going to happen. I think it's going to be a really interesting year. Well, hey, from the bench, I'm Noah. Thanks for stopping by.